Hello guys, welcome back. The final CarX Street V1.13 update has finally dropped globally, and you clicked this video for the Gymkhana event challenges. Now, there are many new challenges, like completing new clubs' Gymkhana leaderboard challenges, but two of them feel almost impossible. Collecting 45 Gymkhana emblems and performing a J-turn in 60 areas. This feels impossible, right? But don't worry, I'm here to help. In this video, I will show you the Gymkhana emblems around the whole map. And trust me, finding them was not easy at all. From the past few days, I've been out there searching, day and night, driving through every single street, checking corners, hidden spots, rooftops, places where no one would even think an emblem could be. Sometimes I would spend hours and hours and still find nothing. Other times, I drove right past an emblem and only realized much later and had to go all the way back. Finding all these emblems honestly felt like finding a needle in a football stadium. I kept going, even when I was exhausted. I slept only 1 hour that night because all I was doing was searching and searching. My eyes were tired, my head was heavy, but I didn't stop. I wanted to bring you this video no matter what, so my request is simple. If this video gets 1,000 views, it deserves 1,000 likes. Yes, you heard that right, 1,000 likes. Now this video will only cover the emblems, and for the J-turn challenge, don't worry, I will show you that in another video. Alright guys, now let me show you all the emblem locations. Let's go! And guys, before I finish, I need to be honest with you. Even after all that searching, day and night, hours and hours of looking, I was only able to find 44 emblems out of 45. I know, it's frustrating. I really wanted to bring you all 45. But that last emblem is still hiding somewhere on the map. I'm truly sorry I couldn't get it this time. But I promise I'll keep searching. And the moment I find it, I'll share it with you. And if you happen to find the last one, please share the location with us. It would really help the whole community. Thank you so much for watching and for supporting. I'll see you in the next video for the J-Turn Challenge.